Okay, so I'm live. I'm live. Just trying out something new, guys. So just waiting for people to join. What's up, AVJ? I'm just trying something fresh. Are you hearing me? Late night stream. Yeah, I'm just. So I'm live. Okay. Live. Yeah, it is working. Just trying out something new, guys. So. Okay. For people to join. Let me see What's up, something. I'm just trying something fresh. Are you hearing me? Get some feedback there. Late night stream, yeah. All right. Just. Oh, yeah, it is working. Oh, all right. Just trying to figure something out, guys. This is like a test stream. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Just trying to figure something out, guys. This is like a test stream. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Are you guys hearing me? Okay. Are you guys hearing me? All right, I need to mute this. Come on, guys, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if the stream is good, if you're hearing me. Okay, so you're hearing me. All right. That's good. Okay, I think the stream is looking good. I actually tuned into the stream, so it is looking good. It's not bad at all. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm trying a new streaming setup so that I could actually display things on the screen so you guys could see where I'm browsing and all of that stuff. How is the audio, guys? Is the audio like the quality good? Is it too loud? Let me know. Says almost loud enough. Okay, audio is good. I think I'm hearing it pretty okay, on my end. I think I'm hearing it okay. I think it's pretty good, if you ask me. Yeah, it can't go any higher than this. And the mic is, I don't have the mic on the desk. The mic is like away from me because I don't want every little movement to actually be picked up. So, yeah, I think it's good. So, guys, let's talk a bit about the Champions League, you know. All right, let's talk about the group phase a bit, and then we go on to the round of 16. This is kind of weird doing this because on my end, there's like a delay. So I have to see if I could like work out what is causing the delay, if I could reduce the delay. Maybe there's a setting that, says a little delay, like to give it a little delay. But I don't like the delay at all. I don't like the delay. Okay, guys, so let us talk about the Champions League here. Champions League. All right. Let us do a quick recap of the group phase. Group A, you have PSG, Real Madrid, Club Brugge, Galatasaray. All right, this thing is a bit too loud here. So PSG topped that group, 16 points, unbeaten. Real Madrid second, picked up a loss. Club Brugge, Galatasaray out of European competitions. So Club Brugge would be in the Europa League. Move on to Group B, where Bayern Munich finished with a perfect score, 18 points. Tottenham Hotspur second, 10 points. Olympiacos. It's kind of weird actually listening to the stream. It's like weird. So I think I should just like talk as if everything is like live, because when I use the monitor, when I use the headphones, it's throwing me off big time. It's throwing me off so much. It's like so weird. I'm telling you, it is so weird, man. It is so weird. We'll talk about the whole Manchester City thing, guys. Just, let's just talk a bit about the Champions League round of 16, and whenever we get to the Manchester City part, we could talk a bit about that. So let us not just stray from the whole topic here. So Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Olympiacos, Cervena Zvezda. Group C, Man City, top in the group, 14 points. Atalanta second, miraculously coming back to pick up second place. Shakhtar Donetsk, into the Europa League and Dinamo Zagreb out of the European competitions. Juventus topping the group, unbeaten. Atletico Madrid second, Bayer Leverkusen third, Lokomotiv Moscow fourth. Group E, Liverpool topping their group, 13 points. Napoli second, 12 points. Red Bull Salzburg third, 7 points. And Genk at the bottom, 1 point. Group F, Barcelona topping the group, 14 points. Dortmund 10 points. Inter Milan third, 7 points. Slavia Praha last, 2 points. Group G, RB Leipzig topping their group, impressive. Olympique Lyon second, 8 points. Benfica third, 7 points. And Zenit fourth, 7 points. This was a very, very closely contested group, as we all could see. Valencia first in Group H, Chelsea second, Ajax third, and Lille at the bottom with 1 point. So that group was very close as well. So, guys, how are you actually liking the fact that I could display stuff on the screen? Because in the past, I used a YouTube app and you can't display anything on the screen when you just stream from your phone. So I'm streaming from my desktop. And this is one of the reasons why I actually got this desktop, so that I could stream and I could do more bulky editing and stuff like that. And I could do better multitasking. So it's an improvement. It's definitely an improvement on things. So let us go to the round of 16 matches. We have 4 matches this week and then 4 next week. I like the way they do things so that it's not all, congested, and it gives us a chance to at least catch 2 matches every week. I like it that way. So we have 4 matches, 2 on Tuesday and 2 on Wednesday. Tuesday matches looking juicy though. I don't really agree with having the Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and the Dortmund PSG matches at the same time. Those matches are way too big to be going on at the same time. You need 2 devices or 2 screens because you have to watch both games. You have to definitely tune into both games at the same time. So, yeah. Let us talk about the Liverpool Atletico Madrid. Or you know what? Let us talk about the less juicier ones, which is the Atalanta Valencia, Tottenham Leipzig. Let's talk about the Atalanta Valencia fixture first. You guys just let me know what's going on in the stream. Let me know if you're hearing everything right, if the video is clean and everything. Just let me know what's going on here, because that's the only way I could tell if everything is good with the stream. So I really don't know what is going, so okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. The stream looks good. The stream looks good. Let me stop worrying about the health of the stream. It looks good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. The stream looks good. It's weird though. It's definitely so weird. The live streaming. It's like, oh God, I'm live. Everything I do is just out there. Every single thing, It's kind of weird, man. But it is what it is, right? So Atalanta versus Valencia. So here, let's take a look at what Atalanta is doing right now. And, what is going on with this team. Battle of the Dark Horses. So at least one of these teams will be in the last 8. That is crazy. That in itself is just insane. But let's take a look at Atalanta right now. So Atalanta, you could see all the matches they recently played. They just defeated AS Roma yesterday. A come from behind victory. This team is on steroids, I'm telling you. Not literally, figuratively. They're on steroids. If you look at their matches, it's just simply ridiculous what they've been doing for the past 2 seasons. 2-1 versus Roma, 6-3 versus this team, was this a Coppa Italia? Oh, it's a club friendly. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. 2-1 versus Fiorentina. I actually caught some of this match. 2-2 versus Genoa. 7-0 against Torino. Like, come on. They lost against Spal. Lost against Fiorentina in the Coppa Italia. Drew against Inter. Defeated Parma 5-0. 5-0 against Milan. Lost to Bologna. Defeated Shakhtar Donetsk 3-0 on the road in the Champions League. That is just ridiculous. That is just sick. Sick. Look at their form. 3-2 against Verona. 3-0 against Brescia. Smashing Dinamo Zagreb. They lost to Juventus. That's understandable. That draw against Manchester City was remarkable too. They could have beat us. That was when Claudio Bravo got sent off. So 7-1 against Udinese. They got smashed against us earlier in the season. But you get the point, guys. You get the point. Atalanta, right now, they're currently 4th in Serie A. 4th. Ahead of Roma by 6 points. So it's fair to say that Atalanta will be back in the Champions League next season. Definitely will be back in the Champions League next season. They've been remarkable. Again, 5 losses, which isn't too good, but look at the losses for Roma, Verona, Parma. Look at the losses for the other teams. So 5 losses isn't that bad. Inter lost twice. They lost today against Lazio. Lazio lost twice as well. Juve already lost 3 times. So it's not bad. 13 wins. Atalanta on course to qualifying for the Champions League again for successive seasons. So this team is very, very impressive, man. Very, very impressive team. I just love the way they came back in the Champions League group phase. And I did predict that they would come back, and they were spectacular. They were spectacular. In terms of who's playing for Atalanta, we could take a look at the last lineup against Roma here. You see, Jose Palomino, he scored, and Mario Pasalic come back from being 1-0 down to win the match. Check the lineups here. Atalanta, Golini, Toloi, Palomino, defense, Jim City. I don't know Palomino and Jim City. I'm not familiar with these guys. But Toloi, Hateboer, Deron, Freuler, Gosens, I'm familiar with all these guys. Alejandro Gomez, Josip Ilicic, Duvan Zapata. What a team. What a team, man. And a bench with Malinovsky to come off the bench. Luis Muriel. You have Pasalic. Sportiello. I think Sportiello is a goalkeeper. This team is a quality team under Gasperini. What are your thoughts on Atalanta, guys? Let me know your thoughts on Atalanta. Really, really appreciate everyone who is in the stream right now. Let me know your thoughts on Atalanta. Hello, everyone. Hello to everyone in the stream right about now. Really appreciate you guys joining. It's kind of weird, man. I'm telling you, this live streaming thing is not for everybody at all. I have to get back into the swing of things because I want to do more live streaming where I could actually do this and display things on the screen. I need to fill up over in this little area though. I don't know why. It should actually give me the chat, but it's actually not working the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to give me the YouTube chat right here, but it's definitely not working. So maybe I could get a photo of Atalanta and put it over there. That might work. So maybe I should find an Atalanta picture and just put it in there. So yeah, Atalanta image. Okay, let me see something. Atalanta. Yeah. That looks a little better, right, guys? The little Champions League banner right there. That looks a lot better. So Nipun Shauna donated £2. Thank you very much, Nipun. He says, which player are you scared of losing the most? Well, to segue into this question, the player I'm scared of losing the most. Well, I know you're talking about Manchester City and the fact that we have been banned and we could actually lose players if the ban is upheld. We could actually lose key players who would want to move on and play Champions League football at another club. So we could lose a guy like Kevin De Bruyne. That's the man I'm very, very scared of losing the most. Kevin De Bruyne. No one else. Just Kevin De Bruyne. Seriously, like, if we lose Kevin De Bruyne, it would be a big loss. And it could happen. It could definitely happen. Seriously. So, Oski G said, make yourself sound a bit louder. You mean like this? Am I sounding a bit louder now? Because the mic is now directly in front of me. Is that okay? Guys, this is more of an experimental types live stream because this is the first time I'm using this current setup. So I'm not like quick with it as yet. So please pardon me. Pardon me. So just let me know if you're hearing me a little bit better now. So Oski G, is that better? I saw you said yeah, but I don't know if you were actually answering my question. Okay. So the fact that I put the mic directly in front of me, yeah, that's better. I have to get some things set up, you know. Maybe eventually I'll have like a mic stand and have the mic suspended in the air so that it's not like on the desk. So every time I touch the desk, you're hearing a feedback. And that's the reason why I didn't have it directly in front of me. So let's just go back talking about the Champions League round of 16. So Nipun, the player, I'm scared of losing the most, definitely Kevin De Bruyne. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So Atalanta, man. Atalanta looking good. We already spoke about the fact that they placed second in the group behind Manchester City. They're currently fourth in Serie A. We ran through their roster. And we could even go further and take a look at their, like, who's scoring the goals and how things are going. But I don't really want to go too much into that. But it's not hard. We could just check players. The players are over here. And, yeah, most of the players are over here. But you could check the Serie A. If you check Serie A, you'll be able to actually find who's in the charts, like who's scoring, like in the goal scoring charts and stuff, and the assist charts. So if we go over here, clearly we could see Josip Ilicic has 14 goals in the Serie A this season. That's not bad at all. That is not bad. So he is in the top 5 goal scorers in the Serie A. Look at Ciro Immobile go, man. 26. That is ridiculous. 26. Ronaldo with 20. Lukaku with 17. João Pedro with 14. Assists, Alejandro Gomez with 10 this season. So, key players, without a doubt. The goalkeeper you have to throw in there. Golini. Josip Ilicic. Alejandro Papu Gomez. Very, very, very important players there. Very, very important players. So, I like the look. I definitely like the look of Atalanta this season. And I think they could spring a surprise on Valencia. I do think they could spring a surprise on Valencia. So, we're going to keep things simple. We don't want to complicate things too much. So, what we're going to do,
We're going to talk about Valencia the same way we talk about Atalanta. We're going to look at their league standing and look at their recent form, check out the players, and then we're going to give a verdict on who we think are going to actually win the match. So, look at Valencia. Last match, Friday, the 14th on Valentine's Day. Valencia, Valentine's Day. And it was a 2-2 draw with Atletico Madrid at home. So, Gabriel Paulista and Jeffrey Kondogbia with the goals. Marcos Llorente, Thomas Partey with the goals for Atletico Madrid. So, not your typical goal scorers, but doesn't matter who put them in the back of the net at the end of the day, right? So, recent form, they lost to Getafe. Getafe has been doing well, so no shame in that. Defeated by Granada in the Copa del Rey quarterfinal there, the second leg. So let me see how that actually went. Let me see if what went on there. So were they knocked out of the Copa del Rey? I think they were. Yes, I think they were. Last time I saw Granada was in the semifinal. So they defeated Celta Vigo, Copa del Rey round of 16, drew 0-0 with Cultural Leonesa, won on penalties, defeated Barcelona recently. Wow, January 25th. Maxi Gomez, 2 goals. Wow. I wasn't really aware of that. Lost to Mallorca. So their form has been iffy, Very, very iffy. Very, very inconsistent team. Win some, lose some, draw some. No stretch of unbeaten games, really. So, young manager. Celades. What's his first name? Is it Alberto Celades? I think it's, Albert Celades. And guys, that's why I like the fact that I could use this whole browser feature, because I could go back. I could talk about whatever I want to talk about, and you guys could actually see what I'm talking about. So I just have to make sure that I don't have anything too crazy on my Google, so that when I type, you guys would be like, oh, why are you searching for such and such? Yeah. So we're going to go back to Champions League, UEFA Champions League, the browser here, and we're going to go back to the Valencia-Atalanta game. So, Valencia. The players on Valencia, you look at the last lineup, guys. Some of these players might not be in the Champions League squads. And the reason why I don't want to... I could find the Champions League squads, but some of the browsers don't work too well on this feature here. When I try to browse, I can't scroll or anything. So... let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. The way I have it set up right now, guys, I have to use my phone as a way to look at what's going on in the chat, because I can't see it on the app that I'm actually using right now. Don't know why it's not working. It's supposed to have a chat box so that I could actually see the chat, but it's not working. Don't know why it's not working, but it's fine. I'll do a little bit of experimenting again in the future, and we would work these things out. I want to actually make these streams regular, that we could just talk about whatever we want to talk about, like anything. We just talk about anything and just have some fun. So like sometimes we could actually just pick a topic and just deep dive and just do some research and just talk without any pressure at all. I don't like pressure. So right now there's no pressure, and I'm just going with the flow, guys. I'm just going with the flow. So don't be too hard on me if I'm like stuttering and stuff. But yeah, take a look at Valencia here. You have Dominic in goal. Daniel Vaz, Gabriel Paulista, Eliquim Mangala started. Wow. Jose Luis Gaya, pretty decent left back. Carlos Soler, Jeffrey Kondogbia, Dani Parejo, Ferran Torres, Very good young player there. One day he just might move on to Real Madrid or Barcelona. Gonzalo Guedes, Maxi Go. This team, the team looks good. This is a good clash. Low-key, this is a good clash. Atalanta versus Valencia is a quality matchup. Not a blockbuster clash, but it's good. It is good. It's worth the watch. It's worth the watch. I'm going to try to watch both these matches on Wednesday. Want to get home by 3 o'clock and tune in. One on the phone, one on the TV screen, or one on the computer, one on the TV screen, because I also want to do live reactions. I want to do live reactions because these live reactions are pretty good. They're pretty good. It's just something fresh, a variety. You don't have that on YouTube. You don't have anyone doing anything like that on YouTube. So that's why I do that, and it's good. It is good. It's good for the channel. It's good for the health of the channel too. Brings in new subs, brings in views, brings in revenue, and all that good stuff. So when you see me dropping my live reaction, in-game reaction, just let me be. Let me do my thing. So Prince of Peace says Valencia key player, the two center backs, and Gomez. Well, I think they have some decent players there. Gomez, yes, but you got to also remember that they have Rodrigo. It seems as if he might be injured right now. They have a strong bench. Cheryshev, Gamero, Diabaki. Sobrino isn't a bad player. And Rodrigo. I don't know what is going on with Rodrigo right now, if he's injured. So I'll have to do a bit of research and find out if Rodrigo is injured right now. So we need to Google this, right? We need to find out if Rodrigo is currently injured. So let us Google this thing and find out if Rodrigo is fit or not. Because he's a key player. He's a key striker. So let us find out if Rodrigo is injured. All right, so we're gonna refresh this and we're gonna come back here. I gotta really work out how to be a little bit more, faster with this. Rodrigo Moreno. We're gonna find out what's going on with Rodrigo. Go to transfer marked. All right, guys. So as you see on the screen right now, this is one of my favorite websites, guys. I love this website, Transfer Marked. I don't know if you guys use this, but I love this website. So FIFA King says their main keeper is injured. You're talking about Sillerson. So Sillerson is injured. Valencia key player. Okay, Sillerson is injured right now. Yeah, guys, this is one of my favorite websites. So right now, we could find out if he's injured. Okay, so he is injured right now with a knee injury, and his return is unknown. So it seems as if he's going to miss the clash against Atalanta. Definitely. So, guys, some information here. He's the cousin of Thiago Rafinha, and he's a nephew of Mazzino. I didn't even notice. I didn't even realize that this guy is Brazilian. Wow. I didn't know he was born in Brazil. I just learned something new today. I didn't know he was born in Brazil. Like, wow, this is crazy. This is definitely crazy. But this website is also good to use to check all the stats of the players on the teams. So if we go to Valencia right now, let's La Liga. I click La Liga. But if we go to Valencia, you go to stats. You could actually find what's going on with the squad. You go to stats. And you go to detail stats. This is nice. Guys, I'm telling you, this is like, this whole setup here is much better than, you know, it is much better. So, wait. Mohamed Mahat. Bro, are we waiting for, we are waiting for the big teams and you're taking 10 minutes to talk about Atalanta and Valencia. Remember the number 2 watching is, the number who watching is decreasing because they are bored. Mahat, if you don't want to hear about Atalanta Valencia, leave. Please be my guest. Leave, okay? Let me do what I'm doing. That's the reason for the stream. I'll get to the other matches soon, all right? I'm still working out the chinks here. If you have a problem, leave. Thank you very much. I don't care what you think either. Just leave. Audacious. So, yes. So, guys, we already take a look at Atalanta and Valencia, their lineups, their squads, their, you know, what they're doing in the league and everything. But we're going to go back because we didn't really touch on Valencia's league position or anything. So, we're going to go back and we're going to talk about that a bit. We could actually use this right here. We don't have to go back to Google. We could actually use this. And the table should be right here somewhere. So yes, the table is right here. La Liga table. And Valencia currently 7th in the league. Currently 7th. So they're not doing too bad. 38 points. 38 points. Not bad at all. They're 2 points outside the top 4. So Valencia aren't doing too bad at all in the league. So what I want to do, guys, is for you guys to just let me know your prediction for this one. And I'll let you know my prediction. I just wanted to chat. I just wanted to come here and chat with you guys about the round of 16. That's all I want to do. I'm not here to please like a few people, like 1 or 2 people. I'm here for the ones who are interested in us just doing a deep dive. It might be taking a bit long, yes, I know, and I might do it a little faster on the other ones, but let me do what I want. It's my stream. If you don't want to join, or if you don't want to stay, please leave. Be my guest. Seriously. Too much people, like, why are you trying to put pressure on me? Like, this is not what this is about. Seriously. It's not about that. So let us move on to let us talk about who you think would win. So Ryan Colby says Atalanta 2, Valencia 3. Would this be across 2 legs? Would this be across 2 legs, or are you talking about the first leg? Because we could see a high scoring tie here. This team Atalanta scores a lot of goals. They score a lot of goals, so we could see a high scoring thing going on here. This is no joke. Atalanta, they don't play. They don't play. Guys, I'm actually leaning towards Atalanta here. I'm not like writing off. I'm not writing off Valencia at all. Definitely won't write off Valencia. Like, do that to your own detriment. But I'm really leaning towards Atalanta here, man. I like the look of this team. Seriously, I like the look of this team. So Young P, he says, "Hey Dom, what up? What's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream." This is not an official stream. This is just something of experiment because I downloaded this new program called Streamlabs OBS and I'm just trying it out where I could be in the box over here and we could have things on screen, and there's a lot of different things you could actually do with this and have fun. So I'm pretty excited about this. So I could do this. I could even do this. Let me see. I could actually do this as well. Let me show you. I could do stuff like this. You want to play around with this. Could do that. You could actually Do that. And I could be the only thing on the screen, you know. So that's why I like this. That's why I just wanted to do something different. I could do that. I could take the things off the screen. Just experimenting, man. So it's no pressure. It's no pressure. So when there's people in the chat talking BS, you just leave them alone. This is not I'm no professional streamer here. But yeah, I'm leaning towards an Atalanta, guys. I'm more leaning towards an Atalanta right now. Just left to be seen. So that's going to be my prediction. My prediction is Atalanta across 2 legs. Seriously, I'm going to go for Atalanta across 2 legs. So let me know your prediction right now. Let me know what you think. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's not in focus. Okay, it's not in focus. Well, I think the webcam has autofocus. The webcam has autofocus, so... Or maybe the resolution is not like 1080p because of the quality of the stream on your end. That could also be something. But right now, on my end, it's definitely in focus. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to put it back small, though. I'm going to put it back small. That was just to show you guys basically the capabilities of what I could do with this stream. So yeah, let me go back. Browser source, webcam. Okay, so all right. Seems as if guys want to actually talk about the whole City thing. That's what you guys want to talk about, but this is not what the stream is about. Let's go on to the Spurs versus Leipzig. Spurs versus Leipzig. And guys, I forgot to mention, I don't really want to deep dive into all the fixtures. You see the 4 that's going to happen this week. That's why I'm talking about the 4 that's going to go on this week. A lot more. And I'm taking some time. Like, I have to go to bed. I have work in the morning. I'm not planning to stay here all night live streaming. That's not the goal at all. I just say, let me try this thing out and see if it's going to work. I might not even make the stream public when I'm done. I might just put it private after this. So, RB Leipzig versus Tottenham Hotspur. Let's take a look at this. So, let's take a look at what's going on with RB Leipzig right now. They're currently 2nd in the Bundesliga, man. 2nd in the Bundesliga. RB Leipzig has been doing very, very well. Very, 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 very well, I should say. Very, very well. And take a look at what they've been doing. They defeated Werder Bremen 3-0, drew against Bayern Munich, a match I actually saw. Drew against Borussia Mönchengladbach, lost to Frankfurt. Won against Union Berlin. Won against FC Augsburg. So they have been doing well. Draw against Dortmund. Win. Loss against Freiburg. So they have been doing very, very well. As you guys can see right on the screen here. Right here is actually the scores. If it's in green, that means the team won. If it's in red, they lost. If it's in blue, they picked up a draw. So that's what's going on with RB Leipzig. They have been in very good form. So they have only lost, 2 games? Wow. That's in the league. I'm talking about in the league. They have lost 3 matches. Yeah, they have 3 matches all season. That is ridiculous. Home form, 11 matches, 7 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. Away record, 11 matches, 6 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. That's in the Bundesliga right there. You could find their Champions League record right here. I like this website. I really love this website. This is my favorite website to do research on. So you could see what they did in the Champions League group phase right here. They picked up a 2-1 win, lost to Lyon, win, draw. So solid group phase campaign, and they will now go on to play against Spurs. So we know their position in the league table. They're second. We know their form. We know what they've been doing in their last few matches. If you go to the DFB Pokal, they have been knocked out of that. So they're only left in 2 competitions, the league and the Champions League. Round of 16, where they're making their debut in the knockout phase. This is not the Champions League debut. This is actually their second season in the Champions League. First time they didn't make it out the group. But now they are making it out the group under new manager Julian Nagelsmann, who is making his knockout phase campaign as well. First time into the round of 16. When he was at Hoffenheim got knocked out in the group phase. So, and they were in the same group as Manchester City, if I could recall. So that's what's going on with Leipzig here. If you look at their squad, you look at the stats, you go to detailed, and we're going to see who are the key players, who's banging in the goals, who are making appearances in every match. You can see Timo Werner here, 31 games involved, and he on the roster, and he has played every single match this season for RB Leipzig, which is very, very good. Liverpool are on the prowl for this guy, and we shall see if he joins Liverpool in the summer. 25 goals, 10 assists in all competitions. You see, goals, assists in squad, matches played. I like this website. I actually love the website. Goalkeeper Peter Gulácsi, Hungarian. He was a former Liverpool player as well, for the Liverpool fans in here. A little bit of fun fact for you. Dayot Upamecano. This guy is a beast, man. This guy is a beast. Key defender right here. Ibrahima Konaté is also a quality young defender, but he's currently injured. But the key, Marcel Halstenberg and Lucas Klosterman. These guys are good. Left back, right back. They could play center back. These guys are really, really good. Really, really good. So these are some key players. Nordy McCulley as well in defense. Their big captain, Willie Orban, currently injured. That's a big miss. That is a big miss. Willie Orban will be a big miss. Definitely a big miss. So Konrad Laimer, very, very important man in central midfield. He's like a CDM. He's been involved in almost every single game. I just got a subscriber on a subscriber on my Streamlabs. Someone followed my Streamlabs. So I didn't see this. So Flynn left a super chat, Australian $2.99. How have you been? Haven't spoken in ages. Thank you, Flynn. Didn't even realize this super chat came in. Oh, I just saw it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Guys, super chat, all way of supporting the channel. I appreciate every single super chat, and I appreciate when you guys watch the videos, watch the ads on the videos. I just appreciate the following. You know, once you follow, it's not like you doing me a favor. It's just us talking about football, a sport that we both love, and it's just part of the process. It's part of the process. I'm on a platform that is monetized, so when I come on, you two make money and I make money. We split it, so I appreciate it. I don't do this for money. I really don't do this for money, but as I go along, I'm getting more business savvy. Because you can't keep doing things for free. I'm a believer that you can't keep doing things for free as well. If you could make some money from it, make some money, but not just do it primarily for the money. Don't just let that be the reason why you're showing up every day. No, that is definitely not the reason. You know, I wish I could talk about the Serie A and the Bundesliga and all the other leagues in the regular videos, but guys, there's only a certain amount of time in the day, and I just can't do it all. I can't do it all. So that's what these live streams are going to be all about. We're going to come here, we're going to talk about the Bundesliga one day. We're going to talk about the Serie A one day. And regardless to if it's boring or not, why do we have to judge it on whether it's boring or not? Not like I could do any editing and make it fun. This is just to relax and chill. It's just a chill stream, man. People take things way too serious. So Flynn left $5.99 more Aussie dollars. He says, here's more, love your videos. Thank you very much, Flynn. Thank you. Flynn, I actually just did a Q&A and I saw you left a question and you were talking about the A-League and I was like, I was kind of funny with the reply. So I was saying, like, who watches the A-League? But I was right. Like, nobody really cares about the A-League. No one really cares, especially on YouTube. Maybe there's a few Australian YouTubers who talk about the A-League, but I don't really follow the A-League. I don't do any research and say, let me find out what's going on in the A-League right now. Like, I've never done that. But these are what, this is what these streams are for. Like, if we're here, we're talking, we'd be like, yo, let's check out and see what's going on in the A-League. You see what I'm saying? So in the future, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. So you just look at the squad here. Kevin Campbell, key man, he's been injured for a while. Tyler Adams just picked up an injury. I actually saw him. He played against Bayern Munich. They haven't really turned out much this season. But Emil Forsberg hasn't been popular under Nagelsmann, but he's still around. And Kunku has been doing a good job. Patrick Schick, mostly coming off the bench. Then you have Yusuf Poulsen, ever so present in the squad. You have Marcel Sabitzer. Look at that. 12 goals, 8 assists for Sabitzer. Poulsen, 3 goals, 11 assists. Werner, 25 goals, 10 assists. So these are the key men for RB Leipzig. Guys, I'll get to the Liverpool thing pretty soon. I'm going to just run through this. Leipzig second in the league. They're in very good form. The squad, everyone is contributing. Key player, Timo Werner, Marcel Sabitzer, Poulsen, Nkunku, the defenders in Halstenberg, Klosterman, Upamecano, and Conrad Laimer, very, very important as well. Goalkeeper Peter Gulassi. I saw Gulassi pulled off a save against Bayern, and I'm like, oh my God, if this was our team, if this was City, Ederson would have never stopped that. Ederson has been poor this season. I don't care what people want to say. Ederson has not been pulling off the saves that he should be pulling off. Seriously. I'm not gonna hide and say, yeah, Ederson has been. No, he hasn't been great this season. He's a good goalie, but he hasn't been that good this season. So let us move on to the next team, which is Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspurs. So let us find the thing, man. Where is it? Where is it? Why is it not showing up? Okay, we're going to go down here. And we're going to find Spurs. I like this site. This site has everything, guys. This site has everything. Oh, yeah, I didn't actually talk about Angelino. The fact that he moved from City to RB Leipzig and he's now starting matches. Yeah, Angelino. 8744 says, can you do a Q&A once a month? I should do a Q&A once a month. I should try it. But only once, because editing is a pain in the butt. Editing is a pain in the butt. So David Chilguy said, I'm Australian and I don't follow A-League. All right. You see? So the A-League need to do something for their, to have people interested in the thing. I know there's Aussie rule football and there's cricket. There's cricket, and cricket is big in Australia. Cricket is huge in Australia. I don't watch a lot of cricket these days, but I used to love when you actually, like the West Indies, go to Australia and the time difference is so huge, and like in the evening you're watching the morning matches. That's in the morning in Australia, it's like evening in the Caribbean, and it was nice. It was nice. Big grounds, big field, the commentators. It was really nice. It was really nice. So let's take a look at Tottenham Hotspur, guys. They're currently 5th in the table, and according the way things stand right now, with City currently banned by UEFA for 2 seasons, pending an appeal. If the ban is upheld, Tottenham could qualify for the Champions League in 5th position. That is insane. Like, you don't even need to get top 4. 5th is good. 5th is quite good. So let us see what happens in terms of Manchester City and the ban. I don't want to spend too long on the stream, maybe like 30 minutes more. But let's run through Tottenham Hotspur, and then we're going to move on to Liverpool Atletico, and then we're going to talk about PSG Dortmund. We're going to do it really fast. And if you guys want me to stream more, leave comments. When I drop videos, say, hey, when's the next stream? When's the next stream? So then I could really know, like, yeah, these guys want me to live stream, right? You know, so. But I want to ask you guys a question. Sedat Ali says, Dom is a Liverpool fan in disguise. I'm not in disguise. I've said it many times. I am a fan of the football that Liverpool plays. I am a fan of the football. I'm not a fan of the club. Like, I'm not a Liverpool supporter. I'm a fan of Liverpool's football and what they're doing, their accomplishments. You can't hate. You really can't hate. How are you supposed to hate? We're enjoying this. You're just sitting back. You got your popcorn and you're enjoying what Liverpool are doing. If you can't do that, come on. Something's wrong with you. You're a hater. Basically, you're a hater. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, so before I was interrupted by this lovely, lovely comment, Tottenham Hotspur could get into the Champions League by placing 5th. And they are in prime position to make it to the last 8 once again for yet another season. Remember, they were the finalists last season. So it's crazy. Tottenham are on the up. New stadium, brand new manager who has won the Champions League, twice already? Porto and Inter Milan. Multiple league titles with Inter, Chelsea. Trophy with Man United. This guy, trophies with Real Madrid. This guy, Mourinho, at the helm he just wins things. Trophy-ino. He just wins things. And Tottenham are lucky to have him. But just let's take a look at Tottenham's form this season. They're currently 5th. And you see, guys, things are flowing along. As we go, things are definitely flowing along. 26 matches, 11 wins, 7 draws, 8 losses. Not bad. Not bad. In comparison to City. We have 6 losses. Not bad. So at home, they got 13 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. On the road, they haven't been good at all. RB Leipzig has a good record both at home and on the road. For Tottenham Hotspur, they're just not good on the road. 5 losses, 5 draws. There was one stat last year where they hadn't kept a clean sheet on the road for a very long time. So traveling is not their strong suit at all. But at home, they're much better. So right now, not bad. Not bad at all in the league. Not bad. 5th, 40 points, 1 point behind Chelsea. Not bad at all if you ask me. If Leicester slip up, if City slip up, and Tottenham wins a few games on the trot, and we draw and lose a few games on the... Tottenham could be breathing down in the next 3 games. You never know. You never ever know. But if you take a look at their Champions League form right here. Champions League. Bayern, 7-2. We all remember that. I made a whole video covering that one. I covered most of these matches. You guys see, I covered, and that's the thing. I put in the hard work already. I put in the hard work. So when people want to come on the channel talking BS about, this is boring and I want to wait. I don't want to wait. Why are you talking about these things for 10 minutes? Each tie are going to get the attention it deserves. I did the groundwork already. I bet these same people who are criticizing weren't there for the groundwork. I put in the work. So they lost twice against Bayern, home and away. But they defeated Olympiacos at home, defeated Red Star at home, defeated Red Star away, and drew against Olympiacos away. After I think they were 2-0 up. Or I can't, let me check and see what happened in this game. And that's the beauty about, guys, you see how I got the thing set up nice for you. You could actually see what's going on in the screen. You have graphics over here. You have a little Champions League banner right there. If I want, I could put up the Tottenham Hotspur logo right over there as we're talking about Tottenham Hotspur right about now. So it's like, come on. Come on. But I won't get into that right now. I don't want to mess with the stream right now. So yeah, let's see what happened in this game again. Okay, so yeah, Tottenham, they were actually, let me see. They were 2-0 up and they relinquished the lead. Daniel Podence, who now plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers, was actually one of the scorers here. So, pretty cool. So, we could go back. Where's my browser? Where's my back browser? Okay, let's just press Tottenham and go back. Okay, so Tottenham has been okay this season. Let's just say that they have been okay this season. We go back to the fixtures. Here. Check this chat right now, see what you guys are saying. Josh Byrne is up in here. What's up, Josh Byrne, my man? He says, don't downplay them that much. What are you talking about? Oh, maybe somebody's talking about, okay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyways, let us go back to the fixtures here, guys. Champions League, we spoke about that. They play RB Leipzig on Wednesday. In the league, what have they been up to in the league? 3 back-to-back wins. Wow, I didn't even realize this. This game against Aston Villa today was absolutely amazing. It was amazing, I'm telling you. That was a good game. 3-2 against Aston Villa. 2-0 against City. 2-1 against Norwich. Not bad, Tottenham. 0-0 against Watford. Not bad. 2 losses on the trot and then a draw, a win, a loss, win-win, loss, win-win, draw. Tottenham has been good. Since Mourinho came in, guys, Tottenham they have been pretty decent. Let's just say that. They have been decent. Let's take a look at their squad. Their stats. See who's injured for long term. See who's, once it has this little cross by your name right there, you're injured. So Musa Sissoko, he's injured right now. Harry Kane is injured. And those are the only 2 players currently injured according to this thing right now. So pretty good in terms of squad fitness here. So let's see who's coming up with the goods for Tottenham. Look at that. Heung-min Son, 16 goals, 9 assists. 16 goals, 9 assists. In the squad for 32 matches. He has played 32 matches. So that's your key man right there. Lucas Moura, 33 matches this season. But look at his stats. 7 goals, 3 assists. That's kind of poor. Moura, you could be doing a lot better. Lamela, 4 goals, 4 assists. Not bad at all. Not bad. Lo Celso have been good as well. Stats won't tell you that, but he has been really good. 2 goals, no assists, but he has been good. Coming off the bench. Dele Alli, 8 goals, 4 assists. And it's not about goals and assists. These are just the value metrics. The pretty ones. We are not going into all the dirty work that players like Harry Winks does. And, guys like Vertonghen maybe not Vertonghen, maybe like Alderweireld, Sanchez, the dirty work Serge Aurier does. Very, he gets down into the mud. Serge Aurier has 7 assists this season. That is impressive. That is impressive. He's flying under the radar there. I know his rash behavior sometimes overshadow his effectiveness, but he has been good. He has been good. Mourinho has Serge Aurier playing like Dani Alves. Let's just say that. And I've said that in the past. Alderweireld. He's been coming up with the goods. 2 assists and a goal today. Big goal today. Scored an own goal, but he's been good. He's been good. Serge Aurier, if you look at the yellow cards in the Premier League, he has only picked up 1 yellow card and 1 red. Not bad. Danny Rose, 5 yellows. Toby Alderweireld, 5 yellows. So he's not that bad. I think he just, they blow things out of proportion when it comes to the man Serge Aurier. But guys, we have discussed a lot of things. And we could discuss more things, but we are not going to do that right now. We are just here to talk about who is going to win this tie. Atalanta versus Valencia. I'm going for Atalanta. Tottenham Hotspur versus RB Leipzig. Guys, it's a tricky one to predict, but I'm going to have to go with Tottenham Hotspur here. What are you guys saying? Who are you going to go with? Tottenham Hotspur or RB Leipzig? Leipzig could do the business. They could do the business. The way the brand of football under Nagelsmann, very attacking style, but they're also capable of the pragmatic approach like I saw they did against Bayern Munich. But they're vulnerable. They're very vulnerable at the back. The style of play, they're left vulnerable at the back. But with guys like Upamecano, Konrad Laimer, they need Klosterman, Halstenberg. They need these guys, Gulaski, very, very good in goal. They need these guys to come up big when Tottenham get in behind. But Tottenham under Mourinho, he knows when to defend. He knows when to attack. He could play that counter-attacking style using quick players like Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son to get in behind, and very, very dangerous team. We saw what they did today against Aston Villa. Could be very open in the back as well. But all in all, I think Tottenham looks the better team going into this. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I could be wrong, but I could see Tottenham defeating RB Leipzig and going into the last 8. What are your thoughts on this, guys? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? So Origins asked, do you respond to chat? Yes, I respond to chat, but if I'm actually talking, I can't really be looking at the chat. It's going to throw me off what I actually have to say. So I don't want to be looking at the chat and, talking, if you understand. So I want to make my point and then I will look at the chat, if you get what I'm saying. You see what I mean? I might actually have to, when I'm done with this stream, before I release it to the public eye, I could just edit it and cut out the silence, cut out the silence and cut out the fluff, basically. But I'm actually going for Spurs here. So Josh Byrne is saying, you sound upset. Who is he? Okay. Oh, you're talking to someone else. He said, you sound obsessed. We are living rent-free in your mind. You're going to have to go outside and get a breather. Who's arguing here? Who's arguing? Josh Byrne and who? Advanko is up in here, man. So 8744 says Spurs, in my opinion. Who are you guys going for? Who are you guys going for? Spurs or RB Leipzig? Let me know. Jay Dempsey says Valencia will win the Champions League. It could just happen, guys. It could happen. Any of the 16 teams right now could win the Champions League. They can. We just have to wait until Tuesday, Wednesday, and then next week, and then we'll know where it's actually heading to. So you guys are not actually sharing your predictions, so I'm gonna just move on to the next one. Okay, so yeah, let us move on. So Atletico says Tottenham holds a masterclass. Yes, Spurs because VAR loves them in the Champions League. So Young P says Leipzig. And guys, yeah, let's not forget that VAR will be a huge factor in the Champions League too. I hope I'm saying I hope we don't get a lot of controversial moments, but because I'll be sitting by to do live reactions, maybe we should get controversial moments for me to react to and talk about while the matches are going on and upload them while the matches are going on. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, and I spoke about it earlier in the stream. And if you guys don't want to watch those, that's fine. That's a way of bringing new people to the channel as well, finding new people. Like sending out my little crawlers to just crawl the web for new people. So that's that. That's just a new content strategy I came up with back in maybe November, after Hunming's son tripped up Andrew Gomes and his ankle broke. That video actually got 100,000 views. And it's not about views. It's not about views only. It's about value. It's about value. It's about me giving my opinion on things. It's not just about views. Because if it was about views, don't get me wrong, I want the videos to get views. But if I'm doing like FA Cup, and I'm talking about the FA Cup, I've done 3rd round, 4th round predictions. I'm going to do a 5th round predictions. The first 2 rounds didn't do well in terms of views. That does not mean I'm going to stop. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop. So let us move on to the next Champions League fixture. So I'm going for Atalanta, right? And I'm going for Tottenham Hotspur to move on. Those are the 2 teams I chose. And we've been... I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. I really don't know. How long I've been streaming for, guys? Maybe like an hour. I spent an hour on the first 2 vids. Like, first 2 things. I don't know why I spent so long. And I really don't know why, but I did. So, Champions League. Let's take a look at fixtures. We're going to get to the Champions League. And we're going to talk about the team you guys want me to talk about. Liverpool. And when I say Liverpool, I'm not saying Liverpool, you know. It's not Liverpool. I'm just saying Liverpool. It's just, I'm just stressing the ver, like liver, Liverpool. Okay, so we have Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid. These 2 teams have only met around 4 times. And I think it's like a balanced kind of head-to-head. So we're going to take a look at this one right about now. And guys, we'll be back another time to talk more about... Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and do another live stream and talk more about these things. And we get into maybe, who knows, transfers, what these teams did in the transfer window. But I didn't really talk too much about the transfer window and all of that. Didn't really, but we could talk about that in this. Liverpool brought in Minamino and that's it. Atletico Madrid, I don't think they did much business during the transfer window, the recently completed one, but in the summer they made a lot of signings and big João Felix signing. And João Felix have kind of flopped. You know what I mean? He has kind of flopped. So I don't think he would be mentioned as a key player today. So let's take a look at what Liverpool has done this season. I wonder what these guys are up to this season. I wonder where they're at in the league table. Oh, shoots. They're actually first. They're actually top of the table. Liverpool are actually top of the table. And if you look at their home record, 13 wins, 13 matches. Wow. 39 goals, 9 conceded. Wow. Impressive. Wow. Away record, 13 matches, 12 wins, 1 draw. 26 goals, 6 conceded. Wow. Amazing. I didn't even realize Liverpool were doing so well. How many points they got in the league? 76, you say? You say 76 points? 25 points ahead of my team, Manchester City? No, that is not true. I'm just waking up from a dream. Am I not I'm just waking up from a dream, right? I am just waking up from a dream. Nathan Heaver is up in here. He's from New Zealand. So, wow. Scary. This is a nightmare. 76 points on top of the Premier League. Few more wins and they clinched the thing. Amazing. Very, very good. Champions League loss on match day 1 against Napoli. And I could remember that. And when I was talking in the video and say, when Liverpool lose, people don't come out. I remember when Liverpool lost, that video did not do well at all. People were like, okay, I'm not with this. Like, I'm not even watching this video. People did not watch the video. Maybe it got like 3,000 views, and usually Liverpool videos get good views, as you guys could tell. Right, Nathan Heaver? You always talk about Liverpool a lot. But that's content strategy, you know. You talk about what's hot. You stay relevant. You talk about what's hot. You don't want to put your time into something and then you're not doing well. Like, come on. That's not how life works. Unless you don't care. Unless you have time to waste. But ever since match day 1, that 2-0 loss against Napoli, they were stunned. They were like, oh my God, this ain't going to be a good season. They have been magnificent since then. 4-3 win against Salzburg, 4-1 win against Genk, 2-1 win against Genk, 1-1 draw against Napoli. Napoli got your number, you know. Napoli got your number. You won't want to meet Napoli in the last 8 if Napoli gets to the last 8. You won't want to meet them. You wouldn't want to meet them at all. You won't want to meet it. But then again, Carlo Ancelotti isn't there. So who knows? Maybe. 2-0 win against RB Leipzig. Where that last match day, it was a tricky one because who knows? Liverpool could have got knocked out of the Champions League if they had lost this match by a big margin. Am I not right? Or am I right? Am I right or wrong here? So Josh Byrne is saying that Napoli will get destroyed if they meet in around the last 8. I don't know, man. I don't know. Napoli seems to have your number this season. Club World Cup, they won. Defeated Monterrey and Flamengo. UEFA Super Cup, they won that. Defeated Chelsea 7-6 on penalties. If you look at the Premier League, guys, look at that. Look at all those greens. Green. Guys, looking at all these greens reminded me of one time when I was actually driving on this road called, this street called Atlantic Avenue in New York. And I had to pick up my daughter and I was kind of running late. And I needed like the green light. And I kept saying green. And me and my daughter Cassidy we were going to get my other daughter Melanie. And we had green light for miles. It was just green. And I was like, oh my goodness. This is strange. I never seen that before. All green. And this is what Liverpool has been doing this season. Green. Look at these wins. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me stop drooling over Liverpool's form this season. We've done it over the last 2 seasons, but we haven't been so good this season at all. Right? So now we look at their form. We know what they're doing in the league. We know what they have done already this season. We know the transfer business they have done, bringing in Minamino and promoting a few guys from the youth team. The likes of Curtis Jones have been involved in a few games. Harvey Elliott, Nico Williams, and these guys, these kids. Let's take a look at the squad real quick. We got a lot of Liverpool fans in here, don't we? Don't we? Haters can't stand it. Yes, young Pierre, man, you can't hate this team. You cannot hate against Liverpool. Just show them the love and just move on with your life. You lose. It's a losing argument, a losing battle if you want to talk about hate on Liverpool. People are going to look at you like, bro, why are you hating? Why are you hating? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. So Advenko says, hold up, I'll be right back. Oh my God. The Quizzer says, Atletico forever. So it's 11:13. I got to wrap this up. I got to wrap up. I want to get off this in like 20 minutes or so. I have some things I want to actually do before I go to bed. So let's take a look at the squad real quick. See who's scoring, who's picking up the assists, who's heavily involved and who's not. Look at this. Look at Salah, Firmino, Mane. Look at their numbers. Look at their involvements and look at their goal contributions. 44 goals between the three, 32 assists. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Could be a bit higher. The goal return could be a bit higher. Salah with 18. Firmino with 10. Mane with 16. Goal return could be a lot higher, but still not bad. Not bad at all. The assists are looking good too. These guys are doing pretty well this season. If we go up and you check the likes of the Milners, Lallana, you check the likes of Chamberlain, a lot of goals. Henderson, 5 assists, 3 goals, not bad at all. PFA Player of the Year candidate, for sure. Naby Keita with some goals and assists. Wijnaldum doing the hard work, dirty work in the midfield. Fabinho as well. And you go into the defense, the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Robertson, Matip, Gomez, the Lovrens to a lesser extent. Alisson, Adrian, these guys have been big. These guys have all been big. Let me just say this. It's going to be very, very difficult for Atletico Madrid to defeat Liverpool. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be hard. Jurgen Klopp, first time I'm mentioning his name today in the stream, has been amazing. He has been doing a great job, and it's going to be hard to topple his team, man. It's going to be really hard to topple this team. The form they have shown, the mentality. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. So let us just scoot on over to Atletico Madrid. See how they are doing. Atletico Madrid currently 4th in La Liga. 4th. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. 24 matches played in La Liga. 10 wins, 10 draws, 4 losses. You see, they haven't been that bad at all. They haven't been that bad. So I'm just looking at the chat here. You see you guys are having a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Dr. Bill, Colchester fan, love my team. What's up, Dr. Bill? In the house. Young P says, Klopp 10-0 in knockout stages in Europe with Liverpool. Oh my God, that's a good stat. That's a good stat. And he hasn't lost a knockout stage tie, right? He hasn't lost a tie. I don't think he has lost a tie, if I could recall. So, I remember Liverpool were in the Europa League. They were in the Europa League when they got to the final and lost to Sevilla, right? I remember that. Didn't watch the game, but I remember that. I don't think I made YouTube videos then, though. I might be wrong. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But if you look at Atletico Madrid's record, they have been solid. Only 1 loss at home in the league. They have been solid. Not bad at all. Not bad. 40 points. Not bad. That's all I can say. Not bad. Champions League, though. Champions League. They haven't been good on the road. Lost to Leverkusen, lost to Juventus, and they defeated Moscow, Lokomotiv Moscow, which was kind of expected. But Juventus caused them a lot of trouble. And Leverkusen did cause them a lot of trouble in the group phase too. Atletico Madrid are a team in transition right now. They're definitely a team in transition. Players move on like Godin, Felipe Luis, and you have the likes of Diego Costa, who's up there in age now. He's injured quite a bit these days. You have the likes of Alvaro Morata. Last time I checked, he was injured. Maybe he's fit now. And you have the misfiring Thomas Lemar. You have the misfiring João Felix. And you have the guys like Angel Correa and, the Coquets, the Saul Niguez still around. New guys like Lodi, Kieran Trippier, and Hector Herrera. Still have Maria Jimenez in the in the back there. And the big wall back there, all black. They're still a good team. They're still a very, very good team. But it's going to be tough against Liverpool. It's going to be very, very tough against Liverpool. Very, very tough. Very, very difficult. Copa del Rey, they're out of that. They're out of that. Super Cup, they lost that. The final. Remember against Real Madrid, Federico Valverde pulling back Morata there. So it has been a so-so season for Atletico de Madrid. Let me take a look at the chat, see what you guys are saying right now. So we're going to take a look at the squad and we're going to see who's hurt and who's not hurt. But Atletico Madrid has been solid. Very, 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 very solid this season. At home, yes. Very, very solid at home, guys. They have only lost a single home match this season in the league and have a loss at home in the Champions League. Lost away in the Copa del Rey too. So they have been great at home. It's going to be hard for Liverpool at the Wanda Metropolitano, the stadium that they won the Champions League in. It's going to be very, very difficult. Look. It's a road match for Liverpool. We know how Liverpool are on the road in the Champions League. Last season, they won the title. They won the Champions League title, but in the group phase, they weren't good on the road. They weren't good. Let's not pretend they were great in the group phase last season. They weren't. They weren't. At home, though, that's their strength. So the key to Liverpool winning this tie is to minimizing the damage, for them to minimize the damage at the Wanda Metropolitano and go to Anfield and smash. Just like they did against Barcelona last season. They minimized the damage. It was only 3-0. Only a 3-0 loss. And guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but I predicted Liverpool to win that tie. Initially, I'm not going to sit here and make up stuff. I predicted them to win the tie. But after the 3-0 loss in the first leg, guys, for my second leg prediction, I was like, no way. It ain't happening. They cannot overturn this. And the guys overturned the thing. They overturned it. So with this team, man, you can't write this team off. But Josh Byrne, thank you for joining the stream, man. He says, I'm going to sleep. Peace out. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Respect. Much respect to you. And take a look at the Atletico Madrid squad right now. We're going to know who is injured and who's not. So Kieran Trippier, currently injured right now. Yes, he is injured. Will be a doubt for the game. And we have João Felix with an injury too. So he could be a doubt. Diego Costa, I think his injury is long term. And this guy Poveda, no, he's not involved. So it definitely seems as if Morata is fit and ready to go. One boost they got though. Is the Yannick Carrasco coming back on loan from China. I don't know if he's in the Champions League squad. I think he should be. They could add a few players to their squad. They could change the squads for the knockout. So I think Yannick Carrasco will be in the squad. But it's very refreshing to see Yannick Carrasco back in this Atletico Madrid squad. The quizzer says you guys are underestimating Atleti. No one will ever do such thing and underestimate Atletico Madrid. That is kind of stupid to do. Atletico Madrid could actually knock Liverpool out. We all know this. We know this. But Atletico Madrid will have to pull off the impossible. They will have to stay unbeaten at home. Well, they will have to stay undefeated at home. And I'm saying stay unbeaten at home and pull off maybe like a 0-0 draw. And go to Anfield and draw the game too. If you go to Anfield and draw the game with a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw, you win the tie. And that's the key to a pragmatic Atletico Madrid to win this tie. We all know what Simeone does. He's not super attacking. Very defensive type coach. And he knows how to set his team up in a compact way. Very hard to break down. So, the key to them, look. They could win at home. Win or draw at home, go to Anfield and don't get beaten. Don't get smashed up at Anfield. And that's how you win this tie. But I think Liverpool are going to do the business here. That's my prediction here. Sorry, Atletico Madrid fans, but I'm going to go for Liverpool here. Liverpool are going to win this tie. And I have no doubts. About it. Liverpool are going to win the tie. They're going to win the tie. They are going to win the tie. Could I say that again? Liverpool are going to win the tie. They're going to win the tie. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think right now. Who's going to win the tie? Okay. Let me know your prediction. Waiting for your predictions. So Young P saying Dom jinx. Oh no, I'm not jinxing. I cannot jinx Liverpool. How could I jinx them when I predict that they're gonna go invincible this season? I can't jinx them. I can't. They just pop up with the goods every time, man. I cannot jinx Liverpool. So the quizzer is going for Atletico Madrid. The quizzer seems like he's an Atletico Madrid fan. Adrian Stone says, I'm not worried. We already have the Premier League in our hands. If we go big in or even win the Champions League, then that's just a fat, juicy bonus. That's how I look at it. So basically, the Liverpool fans are saying that they don't really care if they get knocked out. All that matters this season is that they win the Premier League. Makes sense, but you would want to stay in the Champions League too and defend your thing. That's what you would want to do, right? I would want to do that. I would want my team to actually defend the title. I don't want to get knocked out and have to watch the Champions League without Liverpool in it. I wouldn't want to do that if I was a Liverpool fan. So I think Liverpool are going to win this. So Flynn says it's really hard to say Liverpool could get demolished 3-0. Yeah, but we already see what they're capable of doing. They could come back. And I don't think this Atletico Madrid team are going to smash Liverpool 3-0. If they win, it's most likely going to be a 1-0 thing or 2-1 thing. It's very key that Liverpool pick up an away goal too. If they pick up an away goal, you could pretty much say the tie is wrapped up. If they pick up an away goal, it's going to be very hard to beat Liverpool at Anfield. It's a difficult thing to do. But we know teams have gone there and get draws. Look at what Napoli did. So, guys, it's only left to be seen, man. It's only left to be seen. The match is Tuesday. I'm definitely going to be watching this and bringing you live reactions and a post-match analysis right after the game of both matches. I'll be watching both matches at the same time. If I could, I'll try. Because these are juicy matches, man. So, we got Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. Across two legs, I'm going for Liverpool. So, Let me do a brief recap for the people who just joined. Atalanta, Valencia, I'm going for Atalanta. RB Leipzig, Tottenham, I'm going for Mourinho and Tottenham to go through to the last 8. And now Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid. I'm going for Liverpool to go through to the last 8. This stream, I'm only covering the 4 matches this week. I'll get back to talk about the rest matches in another stream. So in the other stream, we would do a quick recap of the matches that were played, the matches that we're talking about, and then we will go into the other games. So it will make for a better stream. It will make for a much better stream. And by then, I'll figure a few more things out in terms of the whole setup and everything. So right now, this is just an experimental stream I'm doing, and I appreciate that 60 plus people are in here right now. I want to build something in terms of the streaming. I want to have a stream, and I want to have one day I want to have 500 people up in here. We're just discussing football. I want to just talk about different things. I want to come, like one thing I want to come one day and do is for us to just talk about logos. Like let's talk about this Atletico Madrid logo and what it means and why are there 7 stars in it and why is there a bear trying to pick, something from a tree, and why is it red and white? Why does it have the England flag colors in it? And these things, this is the reason why I really bought this very, very powerful computer, and for us to one day just have fun, man. People overthink this YouTube thing a bit too much. They overthink the YouTube thing a bit too much. So it's 95 minutes so far. Wow, I didn't realize that. So let us go on to the last one, guys. Dortmund versus PSG. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a very, very good one. We have some juicy fixtures, guys, in the Champions League last 16. Juicy fixtures. Juicy fixtures this week and next week. It's simply ridiculous. And as Ryan, I saw your video and you said these fixtures are good, man. These fixtures are freaking good. The fixtures are good. Champions League is where it's at. It's definitely where it's at this season. The Premier League is wrapped up. That's wrapped up. It seems like that ain't fun no more. It seems like that ain't fun no more. Liverpool have totally just smashed everybody and won the thing already. And right now, the most interesting thing about the Premier League was see who gets relegated and who gets top 5. We're talking about top 5 right now. The fact that we are banned and pending investigation, pending an appeal, said investigation and appeal. Top 5 is the talk right now. City will appeal in the next week and a half or so, in the next week, and we wouldn't know what's going on with that whole situation. But let's talk about the last tie that I'm going to talk about today is the PSG Dortmund tie. I don't want to get into the other ones right now. I'll do that in another stream. Let's talk about that. PSG versus Borussia Dortmund. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So, last 2 meetings, I didn't even realize, guys, we had this feature. We have this feature. The last 2 meetings were in 2010 in the Europa League. I didn't know that we have this feature at all. So you see, as we go along, I'm figuring out things with Transfermarkt and learning how to use this. So we have the coaches here. You see, Thomas Tuchel, Lucien Favre. It's like a comparison. Most valuable players. This is nice. This is really nice. And that's why I wanted to do this whole thing, this new setup, with just having myself up in the corner here and having the things on the screen that you guys could actually see what's going on. What's good about this? It's very interactive. It's not only about me and seeing my big face. It's about you seeing what's on the screen and you guys could actually interact and be like, oh man, I'm seeing all the stats there. I'm seeing everything. I see what he's talking about. Transparency. You know what I mean? And I like that. I really like that. You know what? This should have been the background. This whole Champions League theme should have been the background. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I think I should change that. I think I should change that. So let me see something. Let me see something, guys. One second. Just doing something with this Champions League thing. And let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. So guys, just experimenting a bit here, but I don't think it's not working out too well at all, is it? Definitely not. This is definitely not working out. Yeah, this is definitely not working out. Live scene. Okay, yeah. Anyways, let us get back. Let us get back to this thing. Transfer marked. Let us get back. Kind of messed up my thing there. Transfer marked. Yeah. So let's get back to the Champions League, guys, and talk about the Dortmund PSG thing. Remember, guys, I told you this is experimental, so kind of, went a little bit walkabouts there. But yeah, you get back to the PSG thing. Okay, what is this? What is this thing here? There's something. Oh, so the chat box is now working. The chat box is now working. Wow. I just realized the chat box decided to start working. Okay, let me move the Champions League image from there. Transition. Okay. So, guys, we have the chat box working over there in the corner. Who's Linda? Linda says hi. Where? Let me see. Say hi to Linda, Dom. Say hello to Linda. Oh. Hey, Dominic, can you give a shout out to my wife, Linda? Hi, Linda. What's up? How are you? How are you doing? Hi, Barry 10 says, say hi. Oh, you have a wife, man. You're just like me. We have wives, and you know how life is with a wife. Very, very fun, right? It's good to have a wife. I have my wife upstairs. I got to go meet her just now. But we have the chat, guys. We have the chat over in the corner here, and it's in white. I don't know why it's in white. Let me try to change that right now. Let me try to change that. Properties, background color, black. It should be actually better than that. It should be a bit better. Background color, black. Theme, clean. Okay, I need to change. Yeah, I need to change this. I need to change the whole thing because okay, this looks a little no. I need to have something where you guys could actually see I'll figure this thing out. I will figure this thing out. I will figure this thing out. Okay, that looks a lot better, I think. That looks a lot better. We have some of the chat up here. We have some of the... Okay, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. I think we're having some a black background with the white stream. Yes, that looks a lot better. But we'll figure that out in the future, though. We'll figure that out in the future. Definitely will figure that out in the future. Let's go back to the last thing, guys. Guys, we're figuring things out as we go along. We have the chat on the screen now, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. So you guys can see the chat on the screen, and you could also see it when you click the chat button. So if you go full screen, you could actually, get rid of the chat and actually see it on the screen itself. So that's good. That is good. I like that. I actually like that. So yeah, let's talk about PSG Dortmund, man. PSG Dortmund. Let's click on PSG first. See what they're doing in Ligue 1. A lot of people like to call Ligue 1 the Farmers League. And they have been picking up some shock results still this season. Let's take a look at their fixtures. They're currently number 1 in the league. Of course, they're going to be top of the league because Monaco decided to sell all their players when they were kind of getting a stronghold over the league. PSG are 10 points ahead of second place Marseille. And they're currently 25 matches, 20 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. So they have lost 3 times. If you look at the Champions League form, they were great. They were absolutely magnificent in the group phase, only picking up a 2-2 draw against Real Madrid on the road, and they won everything else. If you check the league, they got a 4-4 draw. Someone did message me about a 4-4 draw against Amiens, who are currently 19th. So, come on. That is not good at all. That is definitely not good. Definitely poor. So Ryan says everything look good now. Yeah, I'm really getting things in order. So Highberry says, thanks Dominic, I appreciate you. No problem, man, no problem. And for you guys who just joined the stream, this is a chill stream. Ain't no pressure here. We're just gonna talk like if we're talking face to face, like we're just having a regular conversation. No pressure whatsoever, okay? If I need to get up and go and pee and come back, I'll do that, but I don't need to do that. If we need to go a little off topic, we're gonna do that. Listen, no pressure. No pressure. And you could take, that's a life lesson for you too. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure by feeling, by being shy or getting nervous on the camera because you're talking to 46 people from all over the world. Why? And the lurkers too. There's probably people lurking because I do lurk on some streams. I don't say anything, but I'm watching. There's lurkers. There's the people that's going to come and, lurk around and see what you're up to and see what you're doing. See if you're going to say something stupid and who knows, try to use it against you or whatnot. They're those people. They're definitely those people. So Leslie Lai says, thanks, Dominic. You're a true City fan with logic. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I'm definitely a true City fan, even though I haven't been a fan of the club for 100 years, it's my club. And I'm going to deal with whatever comes our way, If we get banned, so be it. If we get relegated, so be it. We just have to work our way back up, right? What am I going to do? What do you think? I'm going to jump ship? I ain't going to jump ship here. So look at PSG's last few fixtures. A draw against Amiens, win against Lyon, win against Nantes, win against Montpellier, win against Lille, draw against Monaco, high-scoring draw. So they've been winning everything and drawing a few. Last loss in the league came in November against Dijon, who are currently bottom of the table right now. It's crazy. Or maybe they were bottom of the table. I don't know what's going on in Ligue 1 right about now. But they haven't lost in such a long time. Lost to Stade Rennais, lost to Reims, and lost to Dijon. So they've been pretty good in the league. They've been good in the Champions League. They've been good in Coupe de France. They've been good in Coupe de la Liga. They've been good this season under Tuchel. And still he's coming under lots of criticism. I don't know why. Maybe it's the whole Neymar situation, the whole Mbappe situation the other day when he was subbed off. Come on, if the manager want to take you off, let him take you off. That's his decision. He's the man pulling the strings. You got to work with what the manager wants. It's that simple. So PSG are looking really good right about now. Let's take a look at their squad and let's see what they're up to in terms of who's scoring the goals, who's providing the assists, who's injured, who's not. And for some of you guys who don't know, like, we could see who's definitely in the squad. So the screen is right there. You could look and you could see for yourself whatever you want to actually see. So if I don't mention something, the screen is right there for you to take notice. For you to say, okay, I'm seeing that. And that's the beauty about this. Whatever I scroll, you see. So you got okay, these guys left the club. These goalkeepers, they left the club. Navas came in. Sergio Rico came in. He don't play that often, but Keylor Navas came into the squad. So there you go. Former Real Madrid goalkeeper, multiple Champions League winner, and in defense there's Marquinhos. There's where is Thiago Silva? There's Thiago Silva, and these are the two key men. Thomas Meunier, Juan Bernat. Abdou Diallo currently injured. Presnel Kimpembe currently injured as well. Maybe I don't want to click on the profiles and then the back button isn't really working on this thing that I'm using right now, so I'll have to go back again. So I don't really want to click the names right now. So the squad, they're looking good. New man, Idrissa Gueye, Ander Herrera. Pablo Sarabia has been good this season. But if you look at these guys' numbers, though, look at these numbers right here. Look at the Mbappe, 24 goals, 15 assists. Neymar injured again, and I think he will miss this match against Dortmund. Look at that. 18 matches, 15 goals, 10 assists. This is simply ridiculous. This is just ridiculous what Neymar is doing. Seriously, he just needs to be a bit fitter. Mauro Icardi, 19 goals, 4 assists. Wow. Di Maria, 12 goals, 18 assists. I'm drooling over these numbers right now. These numbers are good. And you're not going to see numbers for these guys here, for like the Verratti and, the Gays and the Paredes and the Herreras, because these guys are doing hard work in the midfield. Julian Draxler has been very, let's say, he hasn't had the best time at PSG. At 26, he should leave. Maybe go to Liverpool. He's not linked to Liverpool, but guys, think about it. Draxler would make a very good signing. He would make a very, very good signing for a Premier League club. 6 assists in 18 appearances, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So this team is looking good. I like the way PSG is set up right now. PSG is looking like money right about now. Definitely. Top of the league. Won their group. Ahead of Real Madrid. Thomas Tuchel and the boys are doing good. They're doing good. Let's scoot on over and take a look at Borussia Dortmund. Let's take a look at Borussia Dortmund right now. It's 11:46. I want to be off the stream by 12 a.m. I have work in the morning, but it's a short day because tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow is President's Day, so I only work 8 hours. And I slept all evening. Like when I got home from work, I put on a movie to watch with my wife, and guys, I fell asleep. And for you guys in here with wives, we fell asleep, right? We fall asleep. We try to watch movies and we fall asleep. So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat right now. Leslie Lai, Ole Dunn think Lukaku is good. Kante think Lukaku is good though. Okay. Oh, Jay Dempsey, you already know Neymar's going to his sisters for a few. Oh, I don't get that joke. Maybe I should. Maybe I do, but I kind of don't. Maybe I don't. But let's take a look at the Borussia Dortmund team, man. Let's see what's going on with Dortmund here. Dortmund is looking good. I actually saw Dortmund play recently. And very exciting team, man. Very exciting team. Let me say this. Both team has this expansive style of play. Tuchel, a former Borussia Dortmund manager, we know what he did there. And he now is in charge of PSG. Very, very expansive, attacking, gung-ho style of football. We could see a lot of goals here. But PSG's defense looks a lot more solid than Dortmund's though. The Marquinhos and the Thiago Silva have good heads on their shoulders. Mounier, Juan Bernat, fullback positions as well. A solid goalkeeper in Keylor Navas. Idrissa Gueye to do the dirty work. It's gonna be very hard. It's Dortmund. It's gonna be hard. But let's take a look at Dortmund, man. Currently third in the Bundesliga. 42 points. Still in the title race. Look, in the future, guys, and if I don't get to it, please remind me, guys, when are you going to do the Bundesliga live stream? We're going to talk about the Bundesliga. It won't be for like 4 hours or anything, but we're going to talk about the Bundesliga. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Whatever you guys want to discuss, we're going to talk about it. And these live streams are going to be good. Believe me, I'm telling you this. Going forward, these live streams are going to be good. You see me in this room right now in my basement. We're going to be sitting here for the rest of the year. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things football. There's many things that I don't get to cover. And I'm going to get to cover them. And I want to put them up on the screen. And we're going to talk about a lot of things. So, Bundesliga. Look at that. Look at that, guys. You're seeing it on the screen right now. Look at this table right here. 46 points Bayern Munich. Leipzig, 45. Dortmund, 42. Gladbach, 42. Leverkusen, 40. Schalke with 36. Freiburg with 33. This is good. I like this. But look at Dortmund's record this season. 22 matches, 12 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses. Not that impressive. They could do a lot better in the draws department. And a lot of losses, but still, City has more losses than Dortmund. But they haven't been that good. Look at their defense. 63 goals scored, but 32 goals let in. That's not good. Let's go back to PSG real quick. 67 goals, 21 let in. Different leagues, I know, but you could see what I'm telling you. PSG's defense looks a bit more assured. Let's go back to Borussia Dortmund. Bundesliga form. Look at that. A loss there. Win. A lot of goals. 4-0 win against Frankfurt. 4-0 win. That was on Valentine's Day. Like, happy Valentine's Day, Frankfurt. Take this. Erling Haaland, the man on fire right now, scoring in basically every game except this one. This one he didn't score. I saw this 4-3 match. That was a good game. But look at this. 4 goals, 3 goals, 5. 1, 3, 4. 5. You see that? These guys play a very attacking style of football. A very, very attacking style of football, man. And it's going to be quite interesting. You have PSG, the likes of how are you going to it's going to be hard for this defense to handle the likes of Mbappe, the likes of Di Maria, Mauro Icardi, Cavani if he's involved. It's going to be difficult. Pablo Sarabia. It's going to be hard. This team, The squad of the goals. This is gonna be a game. This is gonna be one to watch, man. This is gonna be one to watch. Tuesday, this is gonna be one to watch. This is gonna be one to watch. I have to make sure that I'm at home in time to catch this. I don't want to be stuck at work at 4 o'clock. I want to be at home to watch the Liverpool, Atletico, PSG, Dortmund matches. I got to come up with an excuse, because what happens is that some days I could leave at 2:30, but there's other days I have to stay on until 3 to act as relief for the new shift coming in. I got to come up with an excuse on Tuesday. Got to take the wife to the doctor's office or the dentist. That's my excuse for just a visit. So I don't want to jinx anything. That's going to be my excuse. And I'm going to let my lead know early in the morning, like, hey, man, got to leave early today, okay? Can't stay late today. Can't stay late. We got Champions League today. I can't let that part slip out, but I got to be leaving a bit early on Tuesday. And Wednesday, not so much. I don't really have to push the issue on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I could just catch one of the matches. Don't have to go too crazy about that. And maybe I could watch a replay. But I could switch back and forth. Or I could tether one device to another and watch both at the same time. It's not that hard. Might not get good coverage, but still. But let's go back to Dortmund. They have been okay this season. Very exciting to watch. And they're doing well in the league. Still in the Champions League, but they face that PSG hurdle. Look at what they did in the group phase. 0-0 draw. 2-0 win. 2-0 loss against Inter. And then they came back in this game. I can remember this game was exciting. The 3-2 win against Inter Milan. Then they lost to Barcelona. And then they defeated Slavia Prague. A decent showing in the group phase. Decent showing. Home win, away win, home draw. So they have been good at home. On the road, loss at the Camp Nou. Loss against Inter here. San Siro. And away to Slavia Prague. That was not the easiest of games. I could remember it was Achraf Hakimi scoring both goals. Let me click and see if I'm right here. Let me see if I'm right. Was it Hakimi? Oh, yes, you see? I know what I'm talking about, man. It was Hakimi scoring both goals in this game. So, Dortmund in very good form. Very, very good form. They're in good form. Goodish form. But the thing is, I'm worried about their defense, guys. I'm really worried about Dortmund's defense. I'm worried about their defense. And guys, I really appreciate the people who stuck around for this entire stream. Personally, I enjoy live streams. Really appreciate live streams. And sometimes, I go back and watch the replays of some live streams, even though they're 4 hours. I love live streams. And I love the spontaneity of a live stream. The fact that the person is a human and they could stop and drink some water, or they could get thrown off and go on a rant, or they could experiment with something on the screen, or they could have some technical difficulties. That's what I love about live streaming. So let's take a look at the squad right now, and we're going to see what these players have been up to, and I'm about to end the stream in 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Let me just let you know. Gotta wrap up. Got some things to do. And look at the squad right now. Main goalkeepers, Roman Berkey, Marvin Hitz, but it will be Berkey. I don't know. When I saw him in that Leverkusen game, I wasn't super impressed with Berkey, I really wasn't so impressed with Berkey. But you look at their defense. Hakimi right back. Hakimi has been impressive. Young African Player of the Year 2019. Akanji has some speed. Mats Hummels, the return of Mats Hummels. He has been their rock at the back. But still, he can't do it alone. And Zagadou, young French defender. I could remember seeing him at the under 20 World Cup, the recently completed one. And he is one for the future. It's impressive that at 20, he is actually starting for Dortmund. The guy is big. He's huge. He is huge, I'm telling you. He is huge. Dan Axel Zagadou. Nice name as well. Nico Schultz haven't really been involved a lot this season. 15 matches, 26 in the squad, only 15 games involved. And you have the likes of Piszczek. Piszczek has been around for a while. He has been around since the Jurgen Klopp days, I think. He has been around for, I might be wrong, but he's been around for a while. He's up there in age right now, 34. Wow, I didn't even realize that. The likes of Schmelzer, these guys have been around for a while. These guys are veterans. And Schmelzer hasn't really been involved this season like that. Julian Brandt, currently injured. I think he picked up an injury just recently. That'll be a big miss. That will be a big miss. Emre Can just coming back. I think was he there before? I think maybe he coming back to the Bundesliga on loan from Juventus. Didn't quite work out. Scored a screamer against Leverkusen. And you got the likes of Witzel, Rafael, Guerrero. Need players in this squad. Delaney is a key player for Dortmund, but he is currently injured. He's the man who would sit in the middle and play that anchor role, deep line playmaker role, but he is currently injured, so that'll be a big miss. You have the likes of Mahmoud Dahoud. He comes off the bench a lot. Giovanni Reina, new sensation, American international, on new sensation. Gotta look out for him. I don't know if he's going to be involved. But the people, where I'm getting at is the Jadon Sancho. Man, Sancho, 16 goals, 17 assists. The record in Bundesliga, youngest player to have such numbers. 19, Erling Haaland, 19. 6 matches, 9 goals, 1 assist. Come on. Wow. Marco Reus. Disappointed that Marco Reus is currently injured. But that ain't no surprise. Let's see how long he's out for. But he was doing pretty well this season too with 12 goals and 7 assists. Torgan Hazard has been solid as well. 4 goals, 10 assists this season. And you see, you guys have the screen to look at all the stats you want to look at. Big disappointment, though, is the decline of Mario Götze, man. Oh, my goodness. From World Cup hero to this, 3 goals, 1 assist. That's bad. That is bad. Mario Götze, guys, is still only 27 years old. This is sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. It is really sad. He said, Advenko says Haaland is overrated. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. What he did in the Champions League this season for Red Bull Salzburg was impressive. And what he's doing at Dortmund is quite impressive as well. But you know what, Advenko? Let us see how the rest of the season goes. And let's see how he does next season. And then we'll talk about that. So what are your predictions for the round of 16 clash between PSG and Borussia Dortmund? Thank you everyone who joined the stream and who's leaving for bed right now. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it 1000%. But we're about to wrap up the stream right now, guys. I'm gonna go with PSG. I'm gonna go with PSG here. PSG. So Highbury 10 says, I believe Mario Götze has diabetes metabolic syndrome. We'll look into all of these things in another stream. We'll do deep dives and stuff. But thanks for that info, though. I'll actually do some research on that. So he's not 100% healthy, you're trying to say? So who's 11:57 in the Caribbean? Prince of Peace. 2 hours ago stream started. 2-hour stream is not bad, man. For an experimental stream, for it to last 2 hours, that meant it was a successful stream. It was smooth. And it had its chinks, but still. I'm going for PSG, though. I'm going for PSG to do the business. But guys, let me say this. Let me put it on wax. It could go either way. Dortmund could defeat PSG here. PSG could defeat both teams, similar style of play, and it can go any way. It could definitely go any which way, but I'm going to go with PSG. I have to make a choice. I know I'm not going to get all of them right, or I just might get all of them right. So I'm going for Atalanta, Tottenham, Liverpool, PSG. I will actually talk about the other fixtures in another video, another live stream, so we'll be back for another live stream. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it sometime this week. Before, maybe next Sunday or next Saturday, but we're going to be talking about the other 4 fixtures that I'm going to get to right now. I don't want to make any mistakes, so we're going to go to Champions League, and we're going to just take a look at the other fixtures left to talk about. We have Man City versus Real Madrid. We have Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. We got Juventus versus Olympique Lyon and Barcelona versus Napoli. And this is going to be another, juicy live stream because these are some juicy fixtures to talk about. But the games are not until next week. So we have time. No need to congest the stream with these other fixtures right now. Part 1. This is part 1. So I'll rename the stream Part 1. Part 1 of my predictions. I didn't want to really make a prediction video like round of 16 prediction video. Here you go. Too much. To be honest, guys, too much work. Too much work. Too much work. Like, for real. Like, I made a video already. But I said, Liverpool are the favorites to win again. And I did give predictions in that video too. So I guess that's my prediction video. And this 2-hour stream is my prediction video. Because there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about that you can't do it in 20 minutes. You can't do it I didn't want to do a compact style video talking about the 8 ties in 20 minutes. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do it. For the quarterfinals, I will be doing that because it's only 4 ties. It's only 4 ties. 8 ties, I think, is a little bit too much. I'm not going to do that to myself again. The group phase, I went overboard and did each group separately, and it was very difficult. It was very, very difficult. So, guys, this is where the stream will come to an end. I really, really appreciate you guys joining the stream. Really, really appreciate it, man. I can't begin to say how much I appreciate you guys joining the stream. Really, really appreciate you guys joining the stream, and I hope you'll be back for the next live stream, which I will do unannounced. So guys, like you see, in the future, we could even go on YouTube. You see this? We could go on YouTube and we could actually look at things, and the thing, I think this thing isn't working too well on YouTube, the browser. But these are things we could actually do. Could go on YouTube when I figure out this stuff some more, and we could actually talk about some things. Maybe not Mr. Charles here, but James Charles, that's his name. Maybe not him. Maybe we won't talk about him, but we talk about some other things when I figure this thing out. But guys, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. I might have to actually, I don't even know if I'm going to edit this, and I'll just probably put it out. I'll just probably put out a live stream for those who are interested in watching the replay. So let me take a look at the chat right now before I go. You guys could say your goodbyes. AD744, thank you very much. So Advenko says, get James Charles out of there, man. Oh my goodness. Get James Charles out of there. He says, get James Charles out of there. Okay, so James Charles. Advenko wants him out of there. So, okay. There you go. No more James Charles there. So, Prince of Peace, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Cools McGee, I appreciate it. Who else is in here right now? Vanunu Jepte, I appreciate it. Highbury 10, say good night to the wife. Thank you very much for joining. Adrian Stones, thank you very much. Leslie Lai, and everyone else who joined the stream. If I'm not calling your name, Ryan LFC, everyone else. So, guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, I like to say thanks for watching. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. All right, I need to work on that. That wasn't that good, but guys, I appreciate it, man. Seriously, I'm gonna go now.